there. You're watching the Jessa Channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and today I am here with more Skyrim. Mala and her companions Inigo and Jorin are here at the top of the world, along with Mala's ship, the Dovbrenna. Beautiful. Oh, this game, man. It's very, very pretty. Or at least after you've modded the heck out of it. Anyway, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So, Inigo and Jorin are here. And we are here because we are going to be heading into High Hrothgar for a peace council. But before we do so, Mala has some things to share with her companion and best friend, Inigo.
Yes?
Inigo, we are here for a peace council, as well you know. But remember, old friend, our only goal is to stop the dragons. The civil war is not our business, nor our concern. As far as I'm concerned, they can both beat each other to death. But we need their cooperation. We need Jarl Balgruuf's cooperation. So, I am going to need you to stay very quiet, to watch, and to observe everything. Watch their hands, their heads, their motions, the hidden things that they are trying to hide. I want a full report when we are done.
What is yours is mine.
Thank you, Inigo. And so I'm going to give Inigo the muffle tongue necklace so that he will keep quiet during the events to come. Also, in case you're curious, Inigo is wearing the Crimson Archer Cuirass. I love this, and he's been wearing this for, gosh, probably all of Season 3. And it's perfect for him. It's also customizable. You can add different things to it, so it's a great armor. And it is available, I believe, from the Immersive Armors set. A fine mod, which I highly recommend. Any final thoughts, Inigo?
I'm wondering if you like this snow as much as I do.
The answer would be a firm and unequivocal no.
Let us go.
Yes, let's. Ah, Mala, never change. I could not if I tried. I am Mala. What more need I be? Except able to back up? Ah, yes. As cold and forbidding as this place is, it has a certain beauty to it. To the Peace Council. Mala pulls the heavy doors open, walks in, brushes snow off, pats Jorin, and considers what is to come.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You're not invited here. You're not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? Hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
Very well. You may enter. So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
Master Angir, do not worry. I will get them to agree to peace, whether it be through negotiation or with a very big stick.
Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. Do you know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
Well, Inigo, watch my back, and watch everyone else's front. Mala takes a deep breath and walks slowly up the stairs. She does not walk in a hurried manner. Making sure that they all know that she cannot be dictated to. Setting the scene, as it were. Not rushing in and hoping under the command of the Greybeards, or the Empire, or the Stormcloaks. Mala is Dragonborn. She walks alone. Or, well, with these two. You know, I meant alone in like a cool, like, metaphoric kind of way. You know.
Why delay? Please, take your seat so that we can begin.
I will take my seat once I have greeted everyone who is here. She pointedly walks right by Ellen.
Take your seat, and we can begin.
Jarl Balgruuf, General Tullius, Jarl Elisif,
We all wait upon you, Dragonborn.
Legate. Is it Legate or Legate? I may have said that incorrectly. Galma.
Why delay? Please, take your seat so that we can begin.
Jarl Ulfric.
Take your seat, and we can begin.
After that rather pointed introduction, and noticing that she misses the blades, heads back over really quickly.
We all wait
Delphine.
upon you, Dragonborn.
Espern. She speaks to Espern and does so in a very respectful manner. So I'm walking all the way back here
Please, take
so
your
that
seat
we can get Inigo to kind of be behind her a little bit. She stands behind her chair.
Take your seat, and we can begin.
Welcome.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Diplomat.
Here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
Jarl Ulfric, keep in mind that I am here for one reason only, and that is for the cause and the concern of the dragons. On the other hand, I have found the Thalmor to be extremely intrusive in matters that which do not concern them. They have no business here. I believe this matter can be taken care of by General Tullius. He is who I invited, therefore he shall stay.
I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
A temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hoped to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough! First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
General Tullius, it seems to me that if you wish to defeat the Jarl, taking away one's seat of power would be advantageous.
In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink.
If the mead is important to you, I believe that Jarl Ulfric has... Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to make each side give up something important, basically. He's already given up Elenwyn, so I guess I'm going to now give him... I gave him what he wanted. I gave Jarl Ulfric what he wanted, so I'm going to give General Tullius what he wants. Fine, General Tullius. Jarl Ulfric has already been made a concession at the table. You may also have a concession as well. Even though I regret trading land and people's homes as if it were so much farms.
I'm glad you agree. I was starting to wonder whose side you were on here.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me, and I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
Out with it, then.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
It's really, this is, I think, the hardest part of Skyrim for me, this conversation. Because I want to choose what's, of course, going to get Mala her ends. And Ulfric should compensate. Therefore, he believes that, you know, she's just basically playing each side off the other. Ulfric should compensate you for Karthwasten. I do not know what happened there, but you have agreed. He wants Markarth, he needs to pay for it. You have agreed, and he needs to agree as well.
Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces. Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thungvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Leila Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften.
What?
The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
As usual, Esbern, that is thorough and helpful. But how specifically does that allow us to move forward?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be.
A shout to call a dragon. But why would he obey me as master?
He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon. After your victory over Alt, I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call.
That is, as you say, intriguing. So what is the name of this dragon? What is the shout?
Indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Od a Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
There's one more thing we know about her.
Mala, in the midst of getting up, sits back down again with a thump. Yes, you know about the Parthenax. It turns out, to my great surprise, that he is a dragon. But he has not only helped me, he has guided me, provided unwavering support. He has also been extremely helpful in teaching me how to master my more uncontrollable urges.
That's fine. We needed his help. Now we don't. And it's long past time for him to pay for his crimes. And he's not just any dragon. He was the right hand of Alduin. He committed atrocities so infamous they are still remembered thousands of years later. He needs to die. He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as Blades if we continued to help you.
All right, here we go. This is the infamous Parthenax quest. And in the vanilla game, you can't refuse this quest. I mean, you basically either, in order to complete it, you have to go through, which, let me just put this really frankly, ain't gonna happen. Not gonna happen at all. Forget it. Forget about it. So, I have and have had from the very beginning a mod-in called the Parthenax Dilemma, which allows you to override Delphine's impertinent request, so that Mala, who would never do it in the first place, even if I tried to make her, but I suppose I could, it's a game, I could make her, but I'm not going to try, allows her to keep her master's life. Delphine, you surely cannot be serious. And I took too long again to answer, so let's see what she says. Let's see if we can finish this up with her. That's what happens. Whoops. Hey, Delphine, get back here. I didn't accept.
Do the right thing. Parthenax deserves to die.
Doggone it, Jorin. About that, Delphine.
Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us.
Explain.
Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better. We can't afford to give Paarthurnax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to his old master.
I cannot believe he would have taught me all that he has, helped me fight against Alduin, and then turn on me. What good would that do? What is it that you have against the Greybeards?
If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards?
We have nothing more to say to each other right now, Delphine. And Mala just turns her back on him. Inigo, my friend.
What is on your mind?
Any thoughts?
I'm wondering if I could ever grow an impressive beard.
Inigo, be serious. Let me know if you noticed anything.
What is yours is mine.
I was hoping that he would make a comment about the recent talks, because he does talk about context-specific things. Oops, I need to be over here. We're going to take his muffled tongue necklace back so he can continue to happily jabber.
Next?
And Jorin is fine. So, what do you want to do now, Mala? Well, let's see. I believe that we can do the, speak to Arngir and Paarthurnax, yeah. I believe we need to, speak to some of, speak to our master. And I believe Arngir might want to know what was just requested of me. Let's see if I can find him. Ah, the old game, Hunt the Greybeard. Always a favorite at parties. What time is it? Oh, well, I bet they're in bed, Mala. It's 1:30. Maybe you should also try going to bed. Ah, yes, I do have a room here, don't I? I've never slept with the actual Greybeards, but... Oh, maybe this is Arngir here. No. Boy? I will let him rest. That was a difficult talk. I think a little food, some rest would do me as well. Are you hungry? Mala takes out some vegetable soup. Excuse me, as always, a bit of milk to go in her tea, and some water. A light meal for her. And some sleep. Mala is not much of a long sleeper, as I've said numerous times. I'm going to have her sleep 6 hours. So she never, well, rarely gets the well-rested bonus. But she, oh, sorry about that. But she does get the rested bonus. So there's Bori. Inigo, I hope you slept well. Oh, let me just quickly have a swig of tea. My mouth is dry, and a bit of pie. We'll have the canis root tea and a bit of milk. I'm laughing because our baby girl, Kitty Lila, she got trapped in the bedroom. And I just saw the door open and her come running out, meowing to beat the band. Every night when my husband goes to sleep, Lila, without fail, climbs up on the bed with him and crawls under the covers with him. And they snuggle. Einoth doesn't seem to sleep. Master Angia.
You did well here today. I don't think the truce will last long, but that will not be on your account.
Thank you. Your words of praise are much appreciated. How do I say this? The Blades... Delphine wants me to kill Parthenax for his past atrocities. What say you?
Now you see why I've warned you against them. Bloodthirsty barbarians.
But is it true? Is my master really... Was he really so evil? Was he really Alduin's ally?
Yes, but understand, during the days of Alduin's rule, all dragons were his allies. There was nothing else they could be. If not for Parthenax, Alduin could not have been overthrown. It was he that first taught men to use the Thu'um.
And he still continues to do so by teaching me as well. Do not worry. I have no intention of following Delphine's command. I'm done with the Blades.
Kinnereth has placed the voice of wisdom within you, Dragonborn. All you need do is learn to listen to it, and your path will be clear.
I already asked him something like this, but this looks like a different question. I'm curious what he would say.
Yes, but understand, during the days of Alduin's rule, all dragons were his allies. There was nothing else they could be.
Thank you, Master Angia. I will go and talk to Parthenax now. Let's make the trek up the hill. The hill. The huge mountain. And talk to Parthenax. So cold. I think I would rather make this trip rather quickly, so...
I've got snow in my eye.
As do I. I remember the first time I made this. Oh, is this... No, it is. Do I have to shout it through? I do. Ah, well. I was going to say I remember having to do the shouts. I have to do them again. Let me recall. What is it? Clear skies. There we go. It feels good to shout. It's as if and I wonder if I can do both. Yes.
Flute, my friend. A little music.
No?
Ugh. They hurt. It's like ice going through your skin. Parthenax, if he set these up, he was a very... Watch out, goat! Watch out! Perhaps you can pass through without injury. To be honest, I quite like this. Oh, no. I see a wisp ahead. Watch out, Inigo! I can't see if I'm hitting or not. That's annoying. This particular spell isn't casting. It's Fire Blast. I'm going to try Conflagrate. So I can't see the fire. There we go. There's some fire for you. I think I totally missed. That was embarrassing. That was cool. The fire went way out there over the distance.
Look!
Oh. I will probably meet another ice wraith, so I better ready my magic in case. I'll put Conflagrate in the right hand. You know, Mala could have taken the airship up here, but like I said,
this air is pure and clean.
I believe that is a troll.
Smelly troll.
Yes.
Look!
Oh, wait, wrong hand.
You do nothing but anger me.
Oh, God. My gods, Inigo. You are no match even for a forest troll nowadays. I barely got a hit in. The problem is that Inigo stands right in front, which was where he should. But it does mean that...
Look!
It does mean that Mala tends to hit him a lot. And somehow, in the last battle that we did for Potema, in that little quest line we did last few episodes, somehow Mala must have hit. Yes! Got it. No ways, Inigo. I can think of nothing about Parthenax. It seems this goat is going to accompany us the entire way. Yes, he is like an ambassador saying, "Come this way to Parthenax." I believe we are close. Anyway, so it made Inigo's, not Inigo, Jorin's player relationship go down with Mala to -1. I raised it back up a little bit, but that's what happens if you cast a spell that is very, we are at the top here. Yes. Master. The time wound still exists. Oh, all the fireballs have melted, and things are back to normal. Master Parthenax. I greet you with strange tidings.
I sometimes have a bad memory. Too much skooma back in the day. Forgive me if I sometimes repeat myself.
It makes Mala a little nervous that she has to stand so close to talk to him because he could just chop her head off right here. But there it is.
Dremyolok, greetings.
Dremyolok. I have a problem. In my quest, the Blades, specifically one called Delphine, says that you deserve to die and has tasked me with doing so.
The Blades are wise not to trust me. Only Khan Niov. I would not trust another Dova.
But I am another Dova. At least, do you mean a dragon, a pure dragon? Not a dragonborn? Not a Dovahkiin? And why should they not trust you? I trust you. I believe in you.
Dov Walan Farel. We were made to dominate. The will to power is in our blood. You feel it in yourself, do you not? I can be trusted. I know this, but they do not. Only Khan Neov Dova. It is always wise to mistrust a Dova. I have overcome my nature only through meditation and long study of the way of the voice.
I can smell for miles.
No day goes by where I am not tempted to return to my inborn nature. Zimgrifhorvut se Sulyech. What is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort?
Mala stands incredibly quietly, staring up at her master, thinking of those words. She murmurs them to herself. To overcome one's nature with great effort through the way of the Dova. And that is what you have taught me. How to overcome with great effort. I know that you must each day have difficulty having to work your way through it. It is a never-ending struggle, but that is life. That is life, and that is what makes you a master, and me forever the learner.
Look Thum.
I will speak to Delphine, or I will ignore her request. But do not worry, I will never betray you. And I know you will never betray me.
Speak. I will listen.
Tell me, we need to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach. Esbern says that we can use 3 words of calling. A shout.
Odahviing will come to your challenge. Bozik, Krillot, he will not be able to resist your call. From the hill of the Dova itself, he will come.
Mala is thrilled at the thought that there could be a hill of Dova. She imagines a large mountain with dragons resting on every ledge. Thank you. I will, as always, do as you ask, and overcome my nature, if need be.
Sum Ark Mora.
Sum Ark Mora. And Mala goes and does her meditations for the day. And I just need to remember where I have hotkeyed this. I have a new mod in, an animations mod, which allows me to hotkey different animations. And this one is number 2. So this will allow Mala to sit and do her meditations for the day before heading down.
Very pretty.
Before heading down to Whiterun. While she meditates, occasionally Parthenax breathes a quiet, warm air on her, which keeps her very warm. And she will occasionally take a break and rest her legs, but she will meditate throughout the entire night and into the morning before getting a few hours of sleep and then going off to Whiterun. And we will, I'm going to save right now so as not to lose all that. I haven't saved in ages. Be just my luck to lose that. And we'll see you again. I will see you again for the next episode when we head down to Whiterun to catch us a dragon. Oh yeah. It's gonna be good times. Let me know as always what you think of the episode in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for watching.